Oh, okay. You know what? I was just gonna leave it alone, but golly, I always it's like I was gonna leave it alone. I always begin videos like that, don't they? But I gotta say something about this shit. When you hear these fools bring up, well, why are they being harder on Trump? Why are they pushing for the 25th Amendment? Why aren't they burying him at the stake? The thing is, look, just the title says they want to maintain the integrity of the office of the President of the United States. That's it. They want to maintain that integrity. They also know, as bad as Trump has been, and as nasty as he's been, they don't want to change the rules so that, when people want to talk about, oh, Russiagate, oh, well, why aren't they doing anything? Guess what? You act like Trump is the first president that has ever taken money, or that, any sort of politician has ever taken money from anybody. And it's ridiculous. It is the most utterly ridiculous bunch of crap I've ever heard. The thing is, why can't people just be pragmatic about this and say, yeah, well, okay, we have to still maintain the integrity of the office? It goes to show, once again, how folks are still trapped in this sort of liberal mindset. Well, we need to do something. I want justice. I want my justice. No, you're not going to get it. Because the thing is, as bad as Trump was, is that he revealed what the system is. And politicians don't like that. They don't want you to see the truth. You can say what you will about Trump with the whole, knock the hell out of him and all that sort of thing, right? When you see, people going into his rallies and stuff like that. You know what I will answer with, though? Is that if you just want someone that talks pretty, like Obama, this and that, but will continue to support bombings in Libya, this and that, then go ahead. Then go ahead and go for that. Then you're nothing but the liberal that you claim to be. I mean, that you claim to be against. It doesn't make any, like I say, it's just, they don't want to make waves. People don't want to, these politicians don't want to make waves. Now that, I think that people must have sat AOC down and said, hey, I understand you want to make differences, this and that, but you got to give us some time. You got to give us some room to make some changes, okay? So we're not going to be doing all this sort of stuff that you're talking about, okay? So you're going to do this. And they probably gave her examples, this and that. Well, now you don't want to waste that much money, do you? You don't want to waste the government's time. And so they sat her, excuse me, and they sat her down and told her what the system was and how it worked. And she found out, okay, this is how we play the game. I'm sure it's the same thing with Ilhan Omar when she said it's all about the Benjamins. All that sort of thing, right? You don't see that from Ilhan Omar now. Now that she's in the office, and now it's been some time, people must have sat down, powers that be, whoever you want to say, people have sat her down. Maybe it's, their colleagues sat her down and said, hey, I understand you want to make some changes, but, you got to play this game. Now, what's in it for you is if you follow the rules here, you're going to get a nice check, and you're going to get, we're going to help this district out that you want to help. We're going to help the people of Minnesota. That's what you counted this for, right? And that's the whole thing, man. So it's so dumb and so ignorant and just so not understanding and being uneducated about the way the system works and how systems work. They don't want massive change. They don't want that. They want you to play the rules that you've set for them. That's the whole thing. It doesn't make any sense to me where it's like, well, we should be trying to impeach Trump, this and that. The thing is that this is just a smokescreen. and you're being gaslit right now, where people actually think, yeah, they're they should be doing this, the 25th Amendment. It's all just a smokescreen. It's there to say, yeah, it's pretty awful what happened, but we don't want to make a precedent, because if it's our side, if it's the Democrats that do that, and we have a president that goes off the deep end, we don't want the Republicans to use that against us. If we use this precedent, then it doesn't look good for us. That's the whole thing. People just lose their, once again, they're so blinded by this idea of justice, where it's like, we need to kick Trump out. Fine, you can hate Trump all day. I've said that for a long time. Go ahead and hate him all day, and to try to get that 25th Amendment. But guess what? It's not going to happen. It's the same thing with Medicare for all. It's not going to happen. It's too much trouble, and it just takes too long, folks. So, I can't stand this type of shit, where it's like these folks just get so head up, and they act like they just, they're just so filled with righteous anger that they, and they think that they can just get on their soapbox and think they can change everything. Come on, man. These folks don't realize the system. And it goes to show just how liberal they are. And they'll say, ACAB, this and that, ACAB. All cops are bastards. And then when a cop dies, well, that's very sad. That's very sad that a cop died. Well, not all cops are bad. Which is it? It's very bad for rhetoric, isn't it? Where it's like, it kind of makes you look like, a lib. Where, you'll talk about all this revolutionary change, but when it comes down to the issues, you're just like, well, it's kind of bad for us not to. And you realize how toothless you really are. I could go on and on, but I think I've said my piece on that. I hope y'all enjoy this, and like, comment, and subscribe, and all the other feijoa and whatnot. I figure I'd just throw that in. I hope y'all enjoy that. See you later. Ooh, and goodbye.